Wanted to demonstrate and show you how to use the Community Beam search engine. I'm now into the Community Assets Search tab, and there are various ways to search the database. One is the free text search. Free text search is such that you can just type in, say, some word here. For example, you want to look for diversity, just type diversity. Or, for example, you could say, all about aging. What does the database have in terms of capturing information about aging? So, so what happened here now? You can see that from aging, this information comes up. So that's free text search. It's quite a convenient way to really navigate and discover and find information. Another way to do this is using general search. General search is what that means is that you can now go into click into the various ways to do filter searching. So I'm now here at general search for organizations and projects. Here I on you can now click on the different kinds of filter. For example, if I wanted to find out what is the content available, it's been captured within the database with the Beam database, and about pandemic, so I click pandemic. You notice that as a result, there are two columns that come up. This column is about organizations. In other words, the 28 organizations that have been captured within Beam that have something to do with pandemic. And then on this other column, I capture projects. Projects are endeavors, initiatives, programs that have impact on pandemic. As a result of this, you can click and find out more about the organization. And here you can find out more about the project. Right? So another selection could be housing, could be education, etc. And I also want to show that there's a finer filtering. Once you select the impact category, you can also do some more fine tuning because you look at this as 68 results on education that seem to be quite large. So there's a way to get a little finer selection by filtering the information. Here you can open up the additional organization filter here, and then you can say, well, what are the sectors if you're just looking for 501c3? So there are 26 501c3 that I have identified to have something to do education and governance agency, right? So those are sectors. And then you can also, oh, by the way, I can, and also further filtering would be the stage of maturity of the organization or the stage of impact as I perceive it. You can have pause, meaning that that organization is no longer functioning or no longer in additional existence. Here we don't have any indicator. Let me try another thing. Let me go to educate. Educative. Let me reset this. Okay, maybe the problem is a combination C. I'm going to click on file and C3 instead. So this and under economic development, file and C3, and organization that has paused or really has dissolved, then I show Journey to Grow Partnership has has paused its operation. And other things like startup, Rochester Entrepreneur Network, and I got a feeling that this may also be pausing too, etc. And another feature I have is that over here, because I'm now economic development, I'm over about projects here. I can come to click on additional filter. Here I can find out more or fine tune, be more selective. You can have, for example, if the project is available, meaning that the project has been completed, has become a program, or now is available for public consumption. Other phases are just simply a concept. A project has simply been an idea, and, and then a projects could be a planning phase, it could be in development phase, and etc. Okay, so from here, I can also do reset. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna pause here and then see what else I want to demonstrate. Oh, okay, I want to demonstrate status. Okay. Uh, Before I do that, I can show that this is, you can notice that this is a single choice here, click button choice. And there, it would be interesting too is combining, giving you multiple choices, checklist kind of the idea. Then you can have, all right, you can have by pandemic, 28 organizations, 9 projects. But you can also say, well, what a pandemic combined with aging, what are the results? So in my capture, I show that there are 4 organizations that deal with pandemic as well as aging. So that's what this particular filter can yield. And I also want to show the function of reset. If you get to a point where you got too many selections, you can reset the choices here.